Brothers, you want to make your enemies real mad? Real upset? You don't let them figure you out. You know? You're dodging, you're dipping. All the bullets that they're trying to throw at you, that they're trying to shoot you with. They're coming asking you questions, you know? They're trying to figure you out. And you're just playing stupid right in front of their damn face. You tell them things that it's not really how it is, you know, and they know you're not telling them the real thing, and you can just see it in their face how mad they start to get because they want more answers, but they know they can't expose themselves either completely. But they're trying to be smart asses. You be a smart ass back, and you're kind of laughing and smiling in their face. Like, yeah, yep. And it makes them so mad, bruh. It makes them so mad. And they don't just want to, the reason why things are like this is because, for starters, you know yourself, they are not your friend. They are your enemy. You know yourself, the intentions that they are coming at you with. You know. So this is why you behave in this type of manner. They want to do this, you do it back. And why would you tell anybody anyway that you're not really close with and true brothers with any of your business anyways? You shouldn't. And the questions some people ask you just do not deserve to be answered the proper way. You give them short answers that actually gives them no answer. The shortest things that gives them no real answer is what you do. I just almost choked on my lungs, holy shit. But yeah. I think I just almost swallowed my tongue, boy. Holy God. But yeah. The audacity that these people have to come up to you to say the things they say and think they're just, you know, the way they come up to you, man, I'm telling you, they come up to you as if they're so much smarter than you, as if it's just ridiculous. It's just, they cannot humble themselves to just like be better around you. Be more respectful. Be more respectful of who you are. Towards your success, towards your progress, towards just who you are in general. They should be respecting you. I'm not saying lick toes or suck on toes or nothing like this, but Jesus, man. The disrespect is unreal today with people, and it's because they honestly hate themselves. They hate you. They hate themselves. They hate how you make them feel. They hate how you make them feel inferior. And they'll just never respect you. But true G's and real people, they will respect you because they see you for who you are. They value you. You value them for the respect they give you. You have no problem. You have no problem with people like that. But with people that want to come up to you, you put that pride to the side, pal. You put that pride to the side before you get your lips absolutely smacked off of your face. You know what I'm saying? But these people, man, they will never learn. They're just going to continue to be mad, to be stuck in their feelings, to have all these wishes that will never come true. And another wish that will never come true for them is them wishing on your downfall, and it's just never going to come true because you can't lose if you never give up. You're always on that path, man. How can you lose when you don't give up? There's no such thing. You lose when you give up. When you stop completely. When you're doing nothing. And even then, you might not be doing much right now. Whoever I'm talking to. but you know deep in your heart you have never completely given up. And there could be something that happens in 1 year from now that completely changes your life forever. And you're probably not even lazy right now. You're probably doing certain things. You just don't have it all together yet, and that's okay. But I feel like a lot of these types of people, they have given up a long time ago. They're so scared to do anything, to try anything, to be anything. They're just so scared. And the fact that you're not scared, but they are, it pisses them off. It makes them mad. It makes them think, why me? Why this person and why not me? But they have this pride, they have this ego to the point where they just always believe that they were better than you, when in reality you were better than them. And they're starting to realize that. They're starting to realize the level you're really on. And it makes them so mad. And it's like they just can't take what is inside of them and apply it. They're just holding everything in. They're holding everything back. All their potential, not doing anything. Living in absolute frustration and fear. And you know what? Even whenever you do something, even whenever you do new things, when you're working really hard, when you're trying new things, you might feel fear, but you have to be bigger than that. You have to feel the fear and do it anyways. And there's a quote. I forget. It might have been a Les Brown quote. It might have been a something Washington. I forget his first name. Something Washington. It might have been one of their quotes, but it was like, it said something to start, and then it was like, feel the fear and do it anyways. And it is true. You're not always going to feel fearless. You're going to feel fear. Every single person in this world, including the strongest, most brilliant people, feel fear towards something. You might be fearless towards a lot of things, but there's something every single person in the world fears. You're going to feel it. But you have to be able to feel it and keep going anyways and go through it sometimes. There's some things you got to fear and face it, you know? And I think a lot of hating type of people, a lot of bitter people, a lot of angry people, they lack the ability to actually face that fear. They lack that ability. They just refuse to do it, and the fact that you're doing it in multiple ways, it makes them know that you are the better, bigger man that they will ever be. And for that alone will make them envy you and be jealous of you. And for you to make them feel like lesser of a man or a woman with whoever you are or whatever your situation is, to make them feel that way, it's exactly why they hate you. There's multiple reasons as to why they hate you. That just happens to be one of them. And the list just goes on. They'll find anything against you to hate them. You could be the best person ever. You could respect them. Not really respect them, but you could be respectful towards them. And they will still hate you. And this is how it is for me. With a lot of these types of people, I do nothing to them. I'm respectful towards them. I ain't out to get anybody, man. I don't care about this stuff. I just know how people are towards me. And that's why I put some of the stuff into videos, because I know a lot of you guys can relate. I know a lot of these things exist in the world. And I just think it's stupid. I think these people are stupid. Like, some of these people, man, they will throw their best friend under the bus because their best friend may have grown and they didn't. And they have to kill the relationship or the friendship because one person grew, one person didn't. And they just can't have you being better than them. They just can't. They can't accept that. You make them feel stupid. You make them feel low. And they have self-esteem issues. I don't recommend being friends with anybody that has self-esteem issues, because the envy and the hate will come out. I don't have friends with self-esteem issues. I have acquaintances with self-esteem issues that, yeah, you might see each other and you give a wave, whatever. We're not really close friends. I don't even really know you that well. We do not hang out. I see you. It could be what's going on. Not close. You know what I mean? It's things like that, and the reason why you are not close is because you are on a different level. You guys are not on the same platform. You are on different levels. You are on different chapters in life. You can't be that far apart in life with somebody else and be close with them. It just don't happen. This goes for parents, this goes for everybody. If you transcend your own parents and family, you're not going to be close with them. You are going to get away. You will. You will not be with them. And you might have a relationship kind of from a distance or see them here and there, but you're not close. You're just not. You never will be, because your minds are not on the same platform. Your minds are not on the same level. You're going to butt heads. The fact that you're that much more advanced and more intelligent and more wiser, you've gone through a lot more than they have. Just because they might be older doesn't mean shit. You've done way more than they have in their entire life, because they live the same year of their life every single year. They have never done anything. They didn't transcend. They didn't grow. They didn't become better. They stayed stagnant. And for that reason, you will become much better, and you will drift off. They can't handle that. They can't handle you making them feel what they have never gone through in their own life. Their egos, their pride, too large. And I honestly think, and I've heard other successful people say this as well, Ed Milet specifically said, people with low self-esteem issues have the biggest egos, not the other way around. Some people think, oh, confident people have the biggest egos. No. It's not true. People with the lowest self-esteem have the biggest egos and have the most pride, because they're such in this defensive mechanism that nothing can be done wrong to me, nothing can offend me, nothing can this, nothing can that. They have the biggest inflated, fragile egos known to man. And it's honestly how it is. And that it's not just coming from me, it's coming from some of the other smartest people in the entire world, like an Ed Milet. You don't know Ed Milet? Look him up. This really is how it is. I think these smartest people have the smallest egos because they're willing to learn. They're willing to be uncomfortable. They're willing to go however long it takes to become better and better and better. You cannot become better when you have an ego. You can't grow when you have an ego. Your ego will stop you. Your own ego will block your entire blessings. And this is really how it is. You have to see life for what it is. You had to let the truth hit you so hard to get you up, to shake you up. And it's funny to me because there are people that once upon a time, even whenever I was younger, said I had this ego, when in reality I didn't see it that way. Because I did have confidence whenever I was younger. And I did grow every single year of my life. And they're the same ones that have the biggest fragile egos. I think some of the times the people with the biggest egos want to say that other people have the biggest egos that are confident. That's really how it is. And I believe there's also people with some sort of confidence that can have an ego as well. I don't think it's not possible. I just want you guys to know where I'm coming from with this. Because some of the most successful, the smartest people on this planet absolutely have the smallest egos. How could you say otherwise? They do not have a fixed mindset. They just continue to learn. They're like a computer with knowledge. Another book, another book, another book, another podcast, another YouTube video, another this, another that. They're just always learning and learning from other people in real life in general. And it's how it is. I think people with the lowest self-esteem, they don't really get around anybody else. They don't really watch any new information. Information like mine, information like other successful podcasts, books, all the stuff like this would offend these types of people. It's because they're not willing to learn. They're not willing, to see their own faults. They don't see nothing wrong with their own faults. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can admit it. I can admit it. I can admit fault right away. And sometimes I do something that is wrong and I'm like, yes, that was wrong. And this and this and this and this and this. And I can break it down and like explain why things went the way they went and why I was wrong and how I would have fixed it. You know what I mean? Because I have an open mind. I'm not stuck in my ways, all toxic and stuff like this. It's useless. You are useless if you were like that. You are absolutely useless. You are an absolute clown. I don't care what anybody says. It is the truth. And you are exactly the type of person that I never want to be around. Period. But anyways, you guys really want to piss people off? Just keep getting better as well. It pisses them off. Just become better. Become smarter, become wiser. You're going to get to a point where people don't even know how to approach you. All these average people, not even average, all these like clowns, all these narcs, all these people, these negative people, they don't even know how to approach you. Because you're so much more ahead of them. No matter what they say, it's just going to feel stupid on their end. It's like the person they are, you've outgrown times 100. And they know that. They can feel that. They can feel your presence. They don't want to accept it. A lot of these people come around you and they're mad. They should be mad at them damn selves more than anything. And honestly, they are. And they want to project it onto you. They want to make you feel that. So, honestly, just stay away too. But this is how it is. And for these types of people that want to try to be smart, sometimes in asking these questions, you do not give them answers. You give them such short answers to the point where it honestly doesn't even give them a damn answer. And that is the end of the best advice that I can give you in this video. That is what I do. It works. There's nothing really they can say. There's nothing really they can do. You could shut them right down if you wanted to. But you decide, I could do that, but I decide to be at least as respectful as I can with declining what they're trying to do and clowning them back. But anyways, this video is done. I'm going to get out of here now. Going to get another meal. Going to go to the gym. And that'll be the end of my day. And eat again after the gym. So, you guys have a great rest of this day. Starting the week off strong. It's going to be a hell of a week. It's going to be a grind of a week. There's a lot to do. A lot of work to be done. So, let's get to it.